You've been thinking about it, dreaming about it, but still talking yourself out of it. What if the only thing standing between you and the life you want is your own hesitation? In this episode, I'm calling it out. No fluff, no hype, just a push to say, this is your moment. Are you ready to claim it? You're listening to This Woman Can. I'm your host, Janice Sutherland, where I help mature professional Black women take charge of their careers and lives to create a future on their terms. Hey, everyone, and welcome back to this week's edition of This Woman Can. I am your host, Janice Sutherland, career strategist for the mature Black woman. And if you've been following along with this special Permission to Reinvent mini-series, give yourself a virtual high five or a pat on the back, because this has been a journey, hasn't it? So today's episode is the final one in the series, and it is a special one. I really want to share this with you because it's all about this moment in time being your moment. Not next year, not when the kids have left home, not when you've figured it all out, because you're never really going to figure it all out. No, this is your moment right here, right now, the sign you've been looking for. And today I'm speaking directly to the woman who's been thinking about it. You know who you are. Don't need to say it out loud. Don't need to say your name. You've been feeling that little nudge, that quiet inner voice saying, something's got to give. I need more. This can't be just it. You've done the journaling, the praying, the pacing around your living room in your fluffy slippers. You've read the books. You've had the conversations with yourself and maybe your mirror. And still, when it comes to actually investing in you, your first instinct is to pause. So we're going to talk about that. The thing is, we as Black women, especially those who have been around a little bit more, a little longer, those of us 50 plus and fabulous, we have been conditioned to say no to ourselves for decades. Absolutely, for most of all of our life. We've said yes to family. We've said yes to jobs. We've said yes to church committees, birthdays, family events and everything in between, all those things. But when it comes to saying yes to something that's just for us, that's me, myself and I, that nobody else, can be involved in, that's a program, a coach, a fresh start, we freeze. We stop dead in our tracks. We start calculating costs, not just in money. That's the one part of it. But we look at the time, the energy, and belief. Do I really deserve this? Can I trust myself to follow through? Is it selfish? We tell ourselves all these things. Now listen to me really hard here. You have spent years being responsible, dependable, and resourceful. And now it's time to be revolutionary. And choosing you, that's all about a revolution about to begin. And let me tell you what finally happens when you give yourself permission to finally say yes to yourself. You stop waiting for life to happen to you and you start creating a life that happens through you. You show up differently in rooms, in relationships, in that mirror. That person looking back at you feels a little bit different. You stop hiding your brilliance behind maybe later or sometime soon, maybe tomorrow, mañana. And you start owning your right to joyful fulfillment and purpose. When women start working with me or in the 50 Forward Fabulous Future program, they're not starting over. They're starting better, with clarity, with confidence, with me in your corner. And just so you know, I don't play when it comes to your transformation. Because it's about your life and I know what it's like to want more and to feel like you can't get more. So if you're thinking that little bit about reinvention, then you're already being called to more. You're already want to make that move. And when you ignore what that voice is saying to you, you're not just delaying change, you're delaying yourself. But when you say, yep, I'm listening, I hear that call. When you say, yes, I'm ready for something different, you become the version of you that's been waiting on the other side of fear. This moment right here, you listen to this, you listen to my voice right now, could be the one thing you look back on and say, that's when everything changed. So I'm going to say it again. Here's your invitation. If you've been thinking about it, dreaming, journaling, circling back, doodling to the idea of something more, then the 50 Forward Fearless Future program is for you. It's not about hustle. It's not about grind. It's not about pretending to have it all together. It's about finally creating a life and a career that feels, familiar, like home. You've given enough. You've waited long enough, and this is your moment. So are you coming along with me? You know where to find me. Head over to janicesutherland.com, 50 Forward Fearless Future, to join the program and get more details. So let's walk this next chapter together with boldness, joy, and a touch of fabulousness. Until next time, as always, remember, if I can, you can. This woman can, and so can you. Take care. Hey there, fabulous listener. Are you over 50 and feeling stuck, undervalued, or just plain ready for a change in your career? Well, I've got something just for you. Introducing 50 Forward Fearless Future, powering your next career move. This group coaching program is designed specifically for Black women like you, dynamic, experienced, and ready to tackle the next chapter with confidence. Together, we'll break free from fear and self-doubt, build unshakable confidence in your skills and abilities, learn practical strategies to land that dream opportunity, and create a career path that's as fulfilling as it is exciting. Plus, you'll connect with a community of like-minded women who get what it is to be on your journey. So if you're ready to stop settling and start flourishing, head over to janicesutherland.com and sign up for 50 Forward Fearless Future today. And don't wait, your fearless future is calling, because you deserve a career and a life that's bold, brilliant, and authentically you.